OKFM 101.7.
Mustapha Gbandi, Deputy General Secretary of the NDC, Deputy Director Operations, Presidency. Now, you know, and come on, and you must be watching. Now, Bokodi. Now, it says, what are you moving? And I'm call a former Bank of Ghana fee. Oh, no, you say. Ama and no crime say a year majority leader in Parliament. A year Hassan, Mahama Yarga, war patchow a day, a war, nomina the idea. Nipa Bibria can swabba, Attorney General swabba for to justify action, of course, on the idea. Some come here to say.
Now, maybe also what goes round comes round. Now, number two, really actually,
what goes round comes around there, any idea?
Oh, yeah, very plain it. Cruise on the extra. Let it chili crony and pass by and pack. I'm fine to chili cra. A chamber and a beverage. Menya Atwenya almost middle and major towns in this whole country. And I can tell you.
Who's the way a tip of the iceberg?
I don't see a nice of you.
And who's your go?
Moving in the nice fear of a comment. I think, yeah, but here. Because fundamentally, there's a belief there the previous government appointees be more the body. Almost Festica, almost for Quay Biswa. Umudia some Omane Pamboneso. In Tigana for mean, Sir Aban Fua Waba. Or better Quay Biaso. Now, on it, a marriage juma. Now, one more Sadia. One a Mano Eddie, not Ghana 14 years musica. Number one, or have an hour national security. The can't carry Mancha Omiyajuma and answer 24 Omiyajuma. In fact, the current national security coordinator. Was a senior police officer, a seasoned one, of course.
OKFM.
All the officers are all here, a soldier for BNI for near the other. And when Obi is under the suspicion, so with the body, and is being investigated, now institutions like the National Security have coordinated an execution of a warrant to enter into persons of critical importance to some institution. Now you have a minority group led by Honorable Apenyomakin, who comes to say that we are hungry NDC people who have gone to steal 100,000 CDs. I say, come on, who be said that evidence they be non compete who be said in your markets that one evidence and they see minority have not been able to bring that evidence. Only for us to get to know, sir, Addison was spying on Bank of Ghana. Why is the minority not speaking about that? I mean, so you see the substance of what government is doing and what minority is defending. Number two, Martin Wong said they are persecuting government officials. One ADA, Signal Bureau, Seven Yamatiri, Malaysia MPP near or be defended Adiana. I'm waiting to see MPP here. Obaba Bekase. The boy in a year, no. It's not evidence of pay first history.
Now, Uncle Muswe.
Yes, sir.
One in the year, king. One. Among for raising issues with that, say. The Attorney General, no, when you're prosecutor.
Another day.
When you're prosecutor. Two.
Oh.
Assemble Crown, a fair na Ebeko court. Now, what the about court of public opinion, a bit one for. And son, Assembly court. Means I want this commentary.
Yeah, we cannot live in a society where we approbate and reprobate depending on convenience. So, national security through Attorney General, if he's all under investigation. Now, MPP4, minority MPP4, because you see, most of the investigations that are ongoing has a lead of information from MPP4. There are some MPP people who believe that some officials must be called to accountability. And will be a Muslim minority because only for the following day the facts are put out, everybody is quiet. If the Attorney General decides that for the benefit of that on the hand side, come in Kuma tickets here, you need to know why we have arrested a young man who is a preacher. Call Boahin. Okay. We actually
but not until say proven guilty by a competent court of jurisdiction.
The court is not a rubber stamp for criminals, and I'm saying that the Attorney General did not charge the suspect. When you are a suspect and you are in police custody, all you expect is to be given access to a lawyer, to be given food, to be given water, and to be kept at a place that is conducive for human, human existence, called a detention place. And when all Attorney General have ensured, say, they're having access to all these privileges, except to say that he needed to update the public. So, contrary to MP4 schemes, not MP down for 4 schemes, say, one will shield it to pervert and subvert, lawful investigation in order to shield suspected criminals within previous government. These are the fundamental facts. As the IADA Kwame will school fees, will hospital and the first SKA over $7 million. Now, for the $1 million, Eddie Adenica, $6 million. No, wait. Now, we think we should be laughing at the country. We should politicize it. We should smile. We should do it business as usual, because you have a certain loud, empty minority that believes that they must shield persons who are under investigation. And it won't happen in this country today, and it won't happen tomorrow. And see, look, Obi Bia, Uwabedim, say, Odie, you did to me a mouth. You'll be arrested. And it's not limited to regional government appointees. Maybe Kuvieska, or Mampenisa Binkoyjuma, Bimejuma. If you call your traffic, Corona, you will face the law, because it is the future of our country, the future of our children. On the go to places and you will see real poverty. Okay. What we see in Accra is not poverty. The government has been in power for 8 years, and its finance minister, also call hospital, it means that we don't even have a hospital. A bit to me are taking care of, a political class of people. And so we hear me back and we are now. Obehu, Samino, Yama, and Yenya, Canoporia Kayarena. Obehu, because the nation have been managed irresponsibly to the extent that and penny for your I just won't quite to the answer I need to know you're cutting. And if somebody has stolen money, we have seen it, and people want to politicize it. Let me tell you, we are not in this business to make political gains. President Mahama has 4 years to leave a legacy. That legacy must embody the paradigm change. So we a politician, we a go-to officer. When you see a crime, you should fear a crack. So when Ghanaians get to know, they won't be happy about it. That is where all of you should advocate for us to get to. The impunity by the political class in this country is too much. And it has to be checked. And it has to be stopped.
Now, you want to see what Ghanaian Kosha Sinigano?
MIIT, Mina Investment,
Fund,
So second of all, there's okay. Kwame will be a bigger to be a Quatil.
Oh, but you also and you are you don't travel. And you see, then you have minority, instead of telling their members to come back and face trial to save their party, they are using the party to defend it because once the press conference are women. The last time I was may hear head count woman. Woman you don't want to see woman they do 5. Over the bonnet, and they are using their voice in parliament to shield lawful investigation. That is the only reason. Apenyo mark is betting me a national security is made up of hungry NDC people. So angry people. And now national security is NDC. Governor of Bank of Ghana and your political position. Now so at the ceremony and of collapsing Crawford Bank. They didn't see, sir. And Crawford banks are almost collapsed. And Crawford, a Jumaba woman. They will be traumatized. They didn't see. So what goes round comes round. Number 2, Temwa can offer Tamo and pensioners for Zicano. A bit more from a bit more from Wayare and Kokra was soon Koi. Alexia almost Minister of Finance. Now can offer Tasha White, send all your bosom. Also, Yame and so old age. Now Kokra and soon. He didn't know that they will be traumatized. Today, they are talking about trauma. They should get prepared. They should get prepared. Look, we will follow the process to the latter. And I say, Adenti and a national security use Japa. Adam Japa on Yenipa. Japa no way to believe. Will be a woody bonny. And what effort to so be decided, say, as I say now, or maintain and Ramacheme. So, what can you address Afokaya? When we said President Akufo-Addo was shielding and covering crime in this country, they said, no, you were defaming President Akufo-Addo. And have you seen? So, when you address a senior member of the MPP, Bakaya, at the end of the day, the General Secretary of the MPP is trying to gag an individual who believes that there was a crime. That is what the NPP has become. Sir John Mubre no ayekwa. KT Hamon mu. Ora Macmenu mo bre no omo sum etete party no ayekwa. And the NPP, look at them. Look at them. They don't know what is right from wrong. They must cover up. They must punish the people of Ghana. We have people in this country who cannot afford 3 square meals a day. People in this country. But honorable, Obua Edubwa Hindiano, Governor of Bank of Ghana, Diano, majority leader, Yewa Mahama Yarga, what Pacho, Nano not the internal Pacho.
That's all no national security. National security.
There be.
He might have spoken from a politician perspective. Why was he apologizing? Or apologizing for what? Because a soldier for them won't free Burma camp. They were screened and posted as officers to work at the National Security Council or Secretariat. National security is a place where government operation, government intelligence, government security is coordinated externally and internally. And the national security through other agencies are undertaking an operation, and they go to the bank, the Minister of Finance's house. They didn't break a door, so there was no forced entry. Someone opened, they entered, they didn't assault anybody. Then you go and apologize for what? If tomorrow MPP is in power and they want to come to my house, I will open my house for them to come in, because I know that I don't have anything to worry. Governor Addison overcoming, as we are speaking today, Mr. Addison call police station Koka say national security for now one by the field. One fee on many higher. A Yamisika, Afamiri Joy on Casa. You have politics minority in parliament saying, sir, the people who went to the house have gone to steal, only to mislead the public, to try and divert attention of the country, to try and shield and demonize officers who are undertaking lawful investigation. So, on far evidence, be I am a car fair. Be I call that is not happening. Addison has never spoken since this thing has occurred. Apenyomakin and his minority group are not legal representatives of Mr. Addison. Do we sit in a country where people perpetuate deliberate ignorance to inflict on all of us for political reasons with the sole purpose to divert attention,
okay,
to raise emotions of people, knowing very well that it's misleading and falsehood,
okay,
and not coming from mean persons, but members of parliament from the minority side? Should we sit in a country like that? When MPP under President Akufo-Addo was arresting anybody, everyone, it was right. At that time, a crime was committed. His Excellency John Dramani Bama, the Oyeteni, or already president, let me tell you, we are in this country. He will be arrested. Nothing will stop it. Some minority photo, they can go and organize press conference every 1 hour. They've lost credibility. Opinion markings have lost credibility to convince any Ghanaian that he is not shielding crime. He can't. Because investigations by all of the information we know are given to us by the MPP people. Show free, free in show Mercator there. Crocodile. Crocodile.
Denchem
and me about one. Who didn't me?
Debbie.
One, I'm trying for 8 years. And I'm call for one who feels said Debbie. 1 year, I question one was also. And one the information in our brain. Any year, wage man, with the Hot Parliament, you are shielding this wrongdoing.
Ma now say.
Papa.
Bazon said no meeting.
Okay.
When is a new meeting?
Now, clearly, me feel so bad for opinion marking, will be some evidence way. Dear, say me, I'll be some evidence. Opinion marking, will be some evidence. Why can't it try and walk up to the baby? Then you will go out and walk out.
My friend, Ebusan, why?
Yeah, Miss Rao.
Which I was. Bye bye. Mustapha Gbandi, Deputy General Secretary of the NDC, Deputy Director of Operations at the Presidency. Then I think Gaga.
OKFM 101.7.